10 luxury cars that look even better in real life. Some luxury cars photograph beautifully. Others don't need filters because they hit harder in real life. These are the cars that stop conversations, draw crowds, and make even non-car people stare. On a screen, they might look impressive. In person, they feel bigger, lower, wider, and far more expensive than any photo suggests. This list isn't about horsepower or price tags. It's about presence, the kind you feel the moment a car rolls past you. Today, we're counting down 10 luxury cars that look even better in real life because some designs simply refuse to be flattened into pixels. If you've only seen these cars online, you haven't really seen them at all. First, Rolls-Royce Phantom in photos. The Rolls-Royce Phantom looks elegant and formal. In real life, it feels overwhelming in the best way possible. The sheer size immediately changes the atmosphere around it. The grille isn't just large, it's dominant, with a presence that feels architectural rather than automotive. The paint has a depth that cameras can't capture, especially in darker or bespoke colors. Every surface reflects light differently, giving the car a moving sculpture effect. When you see a Phantom in person, it doesn't look fast or aggressive, it looks important. The proportions make other cars seem ordinary, almost disposable. Even parked, it commands attention without trying. This isn't a car designed to impress on Instagram. It's designed to impress people standing 10 feet away, quietly realizing they're looking at the top of the automotive hierarchy. Second, Lamborghini Aventador. The Lamborghini Aventador looks dramatic in picture, but photos don't prepare you for how extreme it feels in real life. The car sits incredibly low and wide, making it look almost unreal when it's next to normal traffic. The sharp angles and aggressive lines appear far more violent in person, especially from the rear three-quarter angle. Every vent, crease, and opening looks purposeful, like it belongs on a fighter jet rather than a road car. The Aventador's presence is pure theater, even before it starts. When it does, the sound completes the experience in a way images never can. Seeing one in real life isn't just visual, it's physical. You feel it. Cameras make it look exciting. Reality makes it feel intimidating, loud, and unapologetically excessive. Third, Bentley Continental GT Online. The Bentley Continental GT looks refined and tasteful. In person, it looks expensive in a way that's hard to explain. The proportions are perfect. Long hood, wide stance, and just enough muscle to suggest power without shouting. The metalwork is where the magic happens. Light rolls across the body panels, revealing curves and detailing that photos flatten out. The grille has depth, the wheels feel substantial, and the overall build quality is immediately obvious. It doesn't demand attention like a supercar, but it quietly earns it when parked. People don't rush past, they slow down. The Continental GT feels handcrafted, deliberate, and confident. In real life, it bridges the gap between performance and luxury better than almost anything else on the road. Fourth, Mercedes-Benz S-Class. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class looks clean and modern in photos, but in person it looks undeniably rich. The proportions are perfectly judged, giving it a planted, confident stance without appearing bulky. The lighting signatures, especially at night, elevate it far beyond most sedans. Step closer, and the details start to matter. The finish of the trim, the precision of the panel gaps, the way the interior lighting glows rather than shines. In real life, the S-Class doesn't scream luxury, it assumes it. It looks like the standard others are trying to reach. Photos show the design. Reality shows the refinement. When you see one up close, it becomes clear why this car has defined luxury sedans for decades. Fifth, Ferrari Roma. The Ferrari Roma is one of those cars that feels understated online and breathtaking in person. Its smooth, flowing design lacks the aggressive edges people associate with Ferrari, which makes it easy to underestimate through photos. In real life, the proportions are stunning. The long hood, subtle curves, and minimalist surfacing give it an elegance that feels timeless. Light moves across the body in a way that makes the car look alive, especially in person. The Roma doesn't beg for attention, it rewards it. Stand next to one, and you start noticing the balance, the craftsmanship, and the emotional pull that cameras miss. It's less about shock value and more about beauty. In real life, the Roma feels like a modern classic. Sixth, Porsche 911. The Porsche 911 is one of the most photographed cars in the world, yet it still looks better in real life. That's because photos rarely capture how perfectly planted it appears on the road. The stance is wide, low, and purposeful, with proportions refined over decades. In person, the design feels intentional, nothing extra, nothing missing. Every detail looks functional, from the headlights to the rear haunches. The 911 doesn't rely on drama, it relies on confidence. When you see one parked or rolling past, it looks right in a way few cars do. Cameras show familiarity. Real life shows mastery. It's a reminder that great design doesn't age, it evolves. Seventh, Range Rover Autobiography in photos. The Range Rover Autobiography looks premium. In person, it looks authoritative. The height, width, and upright design give it a commanding presence that immediately sets it apart. The clean lines and minimal detailing actually work better in real life, where the size and stance do the talking. It doesn't look sporty or flashy. It looks powerful and composed. Park it next to other luxury SUVs, and it dominates the space without trying. The finish, the proportions, and the quiet confidence make it feel more like a luxury object than a vehicle. Cameras capture the shape. Reality delivers the presence. Few SUVs project this level of calm dominance. 8th, Aston Martin DBS. The Aston Martin DBS often looks good in photos, but it looks extraordinary in real life. Cameras tend to flatten its curves, hiding how sculpted and muscular the body actually is. In person, the long hood, wide rear, and flowing lines create one of the most beautiful silhouettes on the road. The grille feels bold without being aggressive, and the proportions scream performance without excess. Walk around it, and every angle reveals something new. The DBS doesn't just look fast. It looks elegant at speed, even when standing still. Seeing one in real life reminds you that Aston Martin designs for emotion, not algorithms. 9th, BMW S7. The BMW i7 is controversial online, but real life changes everything. Photos exaggerate certain design elements without showing the full scale and presence of the car. In person, the size works. The front end feels bold rather than awkward, and the lighting signatures give it a futuristic, high-end feel. Step closer, and the luxury becomes obvious, from the materials to the proportions. The eyes even doesn't try to blend in. It looks like a statement piece, especially at night. Many critics change their opinion the moment they see one up close. This is a car that needs physical space to make sense, and once it has it, it works. 10th, Bugatti Chiron. No photo prepares you for seeing a Bugatti Chiron in real life. The proportions feel unreal, low, wide, and impossibly dense. It looks less like a car and more like a precision-built machine. Every detail feels intentional, from the signature C-line to the exposed engineering element. In person, the Chiron doesn't look flashy. It looks serious. The craftsmanship is obvious even from a distance, and up close it feels closer to art than transportation. Cameras reduce it to an object. Reality turns it into an experience. Seeing one in real life instantly explains why it exists in a category of its own. Luxury isn't just about price, speed, or badges. It's about presence, the kind you feel before you even understand why. These cars prove that some designs simply can be judged through a screen. You have to see them, hear them, and stand next to them to understand what makes them special. Photos show shape, real life shows impact. If you've seen any of these cars in person, comment which one surprised you the most. And if this video changed how you look at luxury cars, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who still thinks photos tell the full story. More real-world car breakdowns coming next.